Let's build 3 tabernacles here, one for Moses, one for Elijah, one for Jesus. Now, in defense of Peter, let's understand what he was saying. The operative word is here. Let's build 3 tabernacles here. Where? On the Mount of Transfiguration. Here's what Peter was saying, Lord, this is where you should be. Radiating in glory with Moses and Elijah on a mountaintop, not talking about arrest and death, Lord. This is where you should stay. Never leave this place. Let's just stay here and bathe in divine glory. Forget the needs at the bottom of the mountain. Let's stay here. I understand that. Haven't you ever felt that way? As the world grows darker, sometimes there's a tendency among Christians that want to withdraw into our own subculture, concentrating on our own needs and problems and forgetting about everyone else. You know, we want to stay in like a Christian bubble and never leave it. We get up in the morning and we turn on Christian radio, and then we get into our car we bought from a Christian car dealer and drop our kids off at Christian school, and now we're going to go get a meal in a restaurant that's owned by Christians. And, you know, and I'm not putting any of these things down. I'm glad there's Christian radio stations. We happen to have our broadcast on a lot of them. And I'm glad that we have Christian schools. We have an outstanding Christian school. And I'm glad that you have Christian friends. And if you've done business with a fellow believer, that's fantastic too. But here's the thing to remember. Our goal is not to completely isolate, but rather it is to infiltrate, to go out to where people are and influence them. You know, people have asked us, why are you doing a crusade in LA? What, are you serious? You don't think LA has spiritual need? Well, you already do one here in Anaheim. Yeah, I know that, but you know what? There's a whole nother world up there in LA. And guess what? That culture up there influences the whole planet. So my hope is, can we influence some of the influencers? Can we go to the city of angels and tell them about the one who loves them? So that's why we're going to LA. That's why we go to Auckland, New Zealand. That's why we come here every year to our own backyard and other places where we've been invited, because we want to influence them. We're not called to live on the mountaintops. We are down in the valleys, but we learn things on those mountaintops we want to bring with us to the people that have great spiritual need.